Peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. I'm back to do another video. I am continuing the conversation where I'm discussing why I'm homeless and been homeless for over a year. Tomorrow will be 14 months since I left what was considered my home. But anyway, so y'all dropped in my spirit either earlier today or was earlier yesterday. I'm not really sure, but he wanted me to discuss incident where I believe that an attempt to take my life or injure me that caused a major injury. And so maybe about almost a year after I got my place, after we came back from the city state where we left and came back to my hometown, I got a phone call. The phone call actually was a voicemail. So the voicemail was a gentleman who was with a insurance company, life insurance company. He left a voice message and was saying that, my mom had given him my information to discuss me setting up an insurance policy. I did not have life insurance at the time. But anyway, and then while I was listening to the voicemail, I got a call. I believe it was her that called. Or I called her back or something like that. I called her and was talking to her, and she was like, yeah, the gentleman is still here at her house. And so, okay, well, I'll come over there and, and talk with him or whatever. So while I'm there discussing the insurance policy, he made mention that the only reason why she gave him my information is because she needed someone to get an insurance policy so that she could have more time to decide on what she needed to do regarding her policy. The only way they would extend time for her to get her situations sorted out is if somebody signed up for insurance. So, okay, no problem. Long story short, I ended up getting the insurance for myself and my daughter. I did not get insurance for my son because I said, well, he works and, if he wants insurance, he can, pay his own premium because I believe it wasn't that much for him because of his age. But anyway, so I remember mentioning in maybe the last video I did, part, what was that, 5, talking about how I used to go for walks in the morning before work. Well, this particular day I went for a walk, like I said in the previous video. By the time I go start my walk, it's still a little dark outside because it's real early. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30, something like that. And this particular morning, I was walking like I had been doing for the last few days, a week or so. And so I was walking past this house. And as I'm walking past this house, it was somebody backing up out of their driveway. I guess going to work or whatever. And so I said, he just kept backing up. And I'm walking past his driveway on the street though. And so I said, well, let me hurry up and get out his way because I don't think he see me. So he backs up and, come out the driveway to drive off. And I got a push, like somebody ran up to me and pushed me out the way, not knocked me over push, but strong enough to push me out the way. Like, Lo and behold, the car hit me. The car pushed me out the way. So, me and the man had words because I'm like, sir, you didn't see me? You didn't see me? He was so shooken up. The man was so shooken up. Maybe because, I can, you know what I mean? And I came at him like that. And he was just shook. Shook one because of me, shook two because he hit somebody and didn't see it and his nerves was bad. But anyway, let the man go ahead because I wasn't hurt. Later on, just sitting there thinking, what? I got hit by a car like that's not normal. Like I said, me and the set apart spirit sit and talk. Now I don't have people around me. I don't conversate with people. I don't be on the phone talking to nobody. It's just me, myself, and I, and the set apart spirit. 99% of the time. So as I'm sitting there contemplating, thinking over the events, he said, well, as long as you've been walking, night or day, how many times you got hit by a car? Like a car bumped you up? Never. Exactly. Told me that somebody doing some witchcraft trying to take me out. Told me who it was. Showed me, like proof to me. I might not be able to give proof to anybody watching these videos, but he gave me the proof. One day I was coming home from walking, and by this time it's bright, but it's still early, and most people are not up. Especially people who don't work, they're not up this time in the morning. But anyway, coming back home, walking, into the complex, and lo and behold, I see my brother and one of his dogs right there on the side of the building. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:15. He's never up that early. And I made mention, I looked up, I saw him. I was like, you up mighty early. He ain't say nothing. He was like, That's all he said. And the whole entire time, he just watching me walk from where I was, and I saw him and spoke to him, to going to my apartment building. Just watching me. Ain't doing nothing with the dog. The dog ain't using the bathroom or nothing like that. He just got his eyes on me. Spirit say monitoring for the witch, the one who put the hit out, the one doing the witchcraft to take you out of here. She not gonna be up watching you do nothing. She gonna send somebody else to watch you. And that was the somebody else. Whether he know it or not, don't make no difference. I know it. Yeah, has been showing me so much since I came back from where I was back to my hometown, all the way up until this very moment, showing me so much that you might not be able to explain in the natural to just anybody. No, you got to be spiritually inclined to understand most of what he has been showing me. You got to be tapped into him through his spirit in order to understand more than half than what he done explained to me, showed me. And so it's been other things, but I can't name them all. I'm just coming on here, giving my testimony, what I've been through, what I've been shown, what I've been told, what I've seen. It's not a game out here. It's not a game. It is a battlefield, but it is no gain. People are out here losing their lives because they are ignorant to the devices of the kingdom of darkness. And the people that the kingdom of darkness uses, whether these people know they are being used or whether they don't know, doesn't make a difference. They're still being used because they have not made the choice. They don't choose Yah. And even those who do choose, has chosen Yah, but I don't want to say they playing around or they don't take it as serious, but some kind of way they ain't all the way in. See, all the way in, that puts you in a different category when you all the way in. But if you're not all the way in, you can and will be used by the enemy because that's just how crafty he is. I was just reading. You know what? Let me try to find that scripture. I was just reading. Praise Yah. It explains it so perfectly. So perfectly. Let me see if I can find it. Y'all bear with me. Matter of fact, I'm going to pause it. Can I pause it and pause it? Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I did find it. This is Isaiah chapter 59, verse 14. And right ruling is driven back, and righteousness stands far off. For truth has fallen in the street, and right is unable to enter. And the truth is lacking, and whoever turns away from evil makes himself a prey. My point exactly. If you've committed yourself, steadfast, and committed yourself to turning away from evil, you have made yourself a prey in this world. You've made yourself an enemy to the world. So anyway, I'm just saying, Yah has shown me since I've decided to turn my back on the world and the ways of the world. I'm talking about all her ways. Not just some of her ways, all of her ways. I'm an enemy to those who are still plugged in. Even close family members, especially them. I was that when I was born. I just didn't know it. And God was like, baby, it's time that you knew. Because, see, we got other stuff to do. We not going to keep going back and forth with these people when you got other things to do elsewhere. And I said, praise Yah. I could walk away from anybody, anything for Yah. Anybody and anything I will walk away from. As much as it may hurt, break my heart, and as much as I'm crying in the process, I'm walking away. I'll get over it. I pray and fast for you. That you see the light and you see why I'm doing what I'm doing. And pray you get on board too, before it's over with. But anyway, that's my video today, y'all. I pray all is well with everyone, and you know that Yah is showing you things as well and building you up and strengthening you, because you're gonna need strength. Yeah, you're gonna need strength. And you're gonna need boldness. And you're gonna need a whole lot of some of everything to not only get on the path to righteousness, but to stay on the path. Because the enemy will use any and everybody Yeah. So anyway, peace and blessings to everyone. I will see you in the next video. Shalom.